Welcome to FinStex from Laura and Anthony. Okay, so you are not going to believe the tech news that just landed. Seriously. Motorola's just thrown their hat into the smartwatch ring again. It's called the Moto Watch Fit, and the numbers I'm seeing here are, well, frankly astonishing.
Astonishing is definitely the word. I saw that too, and the battery life claim immediately jumped out.
Right, up to 16 days. Just let that sink in for a second. 16 days on one charge. We're so used to smartwatches needing, a charge pretty much every single night.
Absolutely. Think about like an Apple Watch, you're lucky to get through a full day, maybe 18 hours tops.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is, it's a massive leap. And get this, visually, it apparently looks a bit like the Apple Watch too.
Yeah, I saw that mentioned. The visual similarity seems to be part of the initial buzz.
Yeah.
But honestly, given how they've likely achieved that battery life, the similarities are probably just skin deep.
Okay, right. 16 days. We have to unpack this. How
Yeah.
on earth is that even possible? Like, with current smartwatch tech, what's the secret sauce here? What allows for that kind of longevity?
Well, from everything we're gathering, the key seems to be the operating system. You see, a lot of the premium watches, they run these really comprehensive but also power-hungry systems like watchOS.
Uh-huh.
Motorola apparently has gone a different route. They've opted for something called an RTOS, a real-time operating system.
RTOS. Okay. For those of us not, super deep in the tech weeds, what does that actually mean for the watch and maybe more importantly for someone wearing it?
Think of it like this. An RTOS is super efficient, very focused. It's designed to do specific jobs really well with precise timing and, crucially, without a lot of background noise, wasted energy. So instead of being this like mini computer doing a million things, it's more like a specialized tool, a scalpel maybe, not a Swiss Army knife. And that basic efficiency just slashes the power consumption. It's a really interesting move by Motorola, actually. It kind of signals they might be targeting users who feel a bit left out by the current more features, more charging trend.
That makes total sense. So it's streamlined, prioritizing doing the essentials well over, say, a huge app store or constant background stuff. And that's how they unlocked this crazy battery life.
Pretty much, yeah.
But there's always a but in tech, isn't there? What's the trade-off? What are we potentially giving up for this marathon battery?
Exactly. There's always a trade-off. And the report suggests this laser focus on battery means, yeah, the Moto Watch Fit probably skips some of the more advanced bells and whistles. Like one big one seems to be no onboard speakers.
No speakers. Wow. Okay, so no little beeps for alarms right on your wrist. No taking a quick call if your phone's buried in your bag.
That seems to be the case.
That's actually a pretty significant thing for some people, I'd imagine.
It is. It's that core trade-off. Richer features versus just not having to charge it all the time. And that simpler OS probably also means, fewer third-party apps you can install. Though the basics, like getting notifications from your phone, should still be there.
Right.
Oh, and another likely casualty, an always-on display. Not explicitly confirmed, I don't think, but those screens are serious battery hogs.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's a very different approach, isn't it? It's not trying to be a tiny phone on your wrist. It seems like the Moto Watch Fit is really zeroing in on the core stuff, telling time, tracking health and fitness really well, and, well, a battery that just refuses to die. It does still have some decent specs, though. A 1.9-inch OLED display, built-in GPS, it's a good continuous heart rate monitoring, and wow, over 100 sports modes listed.
Yeah, that 100-plus sports modes figure is impressive. It suggests pretty comprehensive tracking.
Can you give us a feel for what that usually covers? Like, is it just running and swimming, or?
Oh, usually it's much broader.
Yeah.
You'd expect the basics, running, cycling, swimming, walking, but then also things like yoga, HIIT, maybe rowing, various gym workouts, sometimes even more niche stuff. It suggests detailed tracking for a lot of different activities.
Okay, cool. So for certain users, maybe people really focused on fitness or just wanting basic notifications and who hate charging, this could be like the perfect device.
Absolutely. If your priority is tracking your runs, seeing your messages, and not plugging in for potentially 2 weeks, this looks incredibly compelling.
And it's apparently pretty tough, too. It's got a 5 ATM water resistance rating. What does that mean in, like, real life, day-to-day?
Right, so 5 ATM, plus it also has an IP68 rating. Basically, you can treat it like a normal watch around water. Washing hands, showering, getting caught in the rain. Yep. Surface swimming is fine. Think laps in a pool. Just, don't go deep sea diving with it. It's not built for that kind of pressure.
Right.
The IP68 specifically means it's tested for 1.5 meters for 30 minutes in fresh water, and they even mentioned 50 meters for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, water-based workouts, everyday splashes should be totally fine.
Okay, good to know. So let's kind of bring it all together. The Moto Watch Fit.
Yep.
It seems like a really conscious choice Motorola's made here. They're trading some of those premium smartwatch features we kind of expect now for genuinely remarkable battery life. And that's mainly thanks to using a more efficient, maybe less flashy operating system.
That sums it up perfectly. It's a choice between maybe maximum functionality and maximum convenience when it comes to charging.
It really is. It forces you, the potential buyer, to think hard about what you actually prioritize in a wearable.
Yeah, it's a fundamental question.
Exactly. So for you listening, when you think about it, considering these trade-offs, what really matters most to you in a smartwatch? Is it having every single app and feature under the sun? Or is the idea of maybe charging your watch just twice a month the ultimate killer feature? It's definitely something to think about as this market keeps, evolving and giving us such different options. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.